Hey, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new video. So you might have noticed from my last video that my background has slightly changed, and that is because Tom and I have moved into a new apartment. Basically, we decided to move coming towards the end of lockdown when restrictions being reduced. Our lease was coming up, so we decided that we weren't going to keep the place on for another year just because it was a bit too small for us. We had outgrown the space, so we moved in here. So we now have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and just a lot more space in like the living room area and the kitchen and stuff. And yeah, but because whenever we moved, all the restrictions weren't lifted, Ikea and stuff hadn't reopened, so we were kind of like putting off decorating and buying like homely bits just until Ikea and other stores like reopened. But then when they did reopen, we were kind of worried about like going into the crowds because we knew how insane it would be. So we'd end up putting it off even longer, and we've just kept putting it off and finding excuses not to go. But then we decided, you know what, today is the day, we have to go, we have to get it done now before a second lockdown comes around. So today is my Ikea haul. I love watching Ikea hauls. They're probably my favourite type of videos to watch. I just like to be nosy and see how people decorate their house. I also like to see what Ikea has in at the minute, so whenever I go I can grab it or whatever. So I have a lot of stuff around me at the minute to get through, but I am going to try to get through everything as quickly as possible. I probably won't say the prices of everything just because I can't be bothered, because I'll be here all day if I do. But go on their website, like just find the prices for yourself. So I will start with the kitchen stuff because it is directly in front of me. So Tom and I needed like storage containers because I want to start like food prepping again like I used to. So we decided to go for the like glass Tupperware boxes. So we got 3 of like these big size ones, and then 3 of kind of the medium square ones, and then 3 of the round one. Basically the thinking behind it was this will be dinner, this will be lunch, and then this will be like breakfast and stuff. We decided to go for the glass ones too because I have a thing about like eating out of plastic. I don't know why, I just don't like to do it. So if I did heat stuff up in the microwave, I would then transfer it into a bowl. But with these, you can just microwave it in that, and I don't mind eating out of that. So yeah, it's just kind of like save on dishes and save on time. And also these are like oven proof, so it means if I do have anything that would be better like not in the microwave and put in the oven instead, it means I can just shove it straight in. I don't have to worry about it. So I got those. I also picked up these little mini glass ones. I just thought it'd be good if I have like yogurt or something like that in this, and then I can put canola in that because obviously I won't want that to be sitting for a long period of time together because then it'll go soggy and stuff. So yeah, they are expensive compared to like normal food containers, but because they are like kind of like strong glass, so like you put them in the oven and stuff, I do think they are a good investment, and they will probably last me a lot longer than the plastic ones would because they tend to like break and stuff like that. So yeah, it is an investment. Well, that's what I'm telling myself anyway. So the next thing we got were these little glass mugs. I just love these so much. I see them all the time on Instagram. I'm just like, I really want those. So yeah, I think these were £3. We got 2 of like the normal size one, and then we got 2 of the smaller size ones. I think these were £2.50. I just love them. I think they're really cute, and they just like, I don't know, I just wanted them so I got them. We also got these little mugs here. I just think they're really pretty. They actually have these in like a full set, so you could get like the matching plates and bowls and stuff. We didn't need plates and bowls, so we just got these. But yeah, again, it's really nice. They look kind of handmade, even though they're definitely not, but they do look it. So yeah, I just think they're just really nice, and they will be nice to drink out of. Next thing we got to go along with the mugs is coasters. So these are the little cork coasters that Ikea do. Really cute. I think they just like have really like minimalist vibe to it, and I just think it will really suit the aesthetic of the flat. We do have like coasters at the minute, but they're kind of like joke ones, and we just wanted something a bit more nice. And the final bits for the kitchen we got were a frying pan and some utensils. Ikea is really good for like kitchen bits like this because it's a lot cheaper than other places would charge you. And they're pretty good quality for what you pay, especially like the utensil stuff like this. We already have utensils from Ikea that have lasted us over 2 years. So yeah, they are a good investment, and they are pretty cheap as well. So yeah, can't recommend them enough. So that's all the kitchen stuff done. So we're going to move on to like the bedroom and living room stuff. It is like 50 shades of beige in this area, but it's just because everything in this flat is like grey and white. That's the way it came. So we wanted to bring in like earthy tones to just kind of warm the place up and just make it a bit nicer. So the first thing up are these pillowcases. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name of anything in this haul because I will just absolutely butcher it. But yeah, so we got these ones. These are just kind of like off-white ones, and then these are more of like a beigey colour. Just because we didn't want it to have any like bold patterns or anything, because we do want it to be quite minimalist. But again, like I was saying, we just want to bring in more like kind of warm tones into the room, just to kind of make it a bit more cozier than it is currently. Also with cushions, we got this one. So this is probably like the only pattern that we got, and it's just kind of like very fine pinstripes, and it's like kind of grey and beige as well, so just kind of like tie in with the beige colours. And then we got this one, so it's kind of a multi-tonal, and it has like a nice texture to it. The two plain pillowcases were like £2 each, and then the two kind of like pattern textured ones were like £10. Yeah, I think we're in £10. So quite good value, especially for pillowcases. I know you can go to some places and pay like 20 quid. So the next thing up is probably my most favorite thing that we got, and it is this duvet set. It is so cute. It gives me very like illustration of Winnie Pooh. I just think it's so cute. And for a king size duvet with like two pillowcases, it was I think £15 or £18, which is such good value. Normally like the jump from like double to king size prices are really bad. Like the average like king size bedding I think is around £30 to £40. So for this to be £15 to £18, it is so good. Such great value. And I really like Ikea's bedding. I think it's really comfy. So yeah, love it. So it's a well-known fact that you cannot go to Ikea without getting candles. So we ended up getting the traditional just vanilla candle, just in the medium-sized one, and then we got tea lights as well. And then when we were there, we noticed they actually have these newer candles, and it's like in this nice glass with a bit of a pattern to it. So we got a vanilla one in that, and then I think this is rhubarb. I'm not sure, but they smell really good, and just kind of the pattern on it makes them a bit different. So yeah. So that is all the bedroom living stuff over with. The next thing is the only thing we got for the bathroom, which is a bath mat. In our last flat, we only had a shower, and I really miss the novelty of having a bath. So in this new place, we have a bath, and it's great. So I got this just so I can set a candle and have like my book sat on it or whatever. And yeah, it was only like £9. So I know these can be a lot more expensive, but I just wanted a plain one, and this one is perfect. So there is two things I have left to show you in this haul. The first one is the mirror behind me. So we originally wanted to go to Ikea to get a mirror that would take up like this entire space, kind of like to the ceiling. But whenever we got there, it was just too big, the one we had planned to get. So we decided to settle for this one, which was slightly smaller, and it was like half the price. So we thought, you know what, we'll take this one, and then if it's too small or we need the bigger one, we can use this one in a bedroom or whatever, and then get the bigger one at a later date. Because whenever we seen the big one, we were a bit panicked. We were like, how are we meant to fit this in the car and stuff like that? So yeah, we ended up going for this one, and now that it's in the space, we really like it. It's just kind of perfect for the room, and we don't actually think we need the bigger one. Yeah, it really just goes to show you, sometimes like you kind of have to like see things in person to really like grasp the size of it, because like when we went there, we're like, oh, like 2 meters, like that isn't that big. But yeah, in real life it was huge. So the last thing to show you in the haul is our new plant. I have wanted one of these for so long. I think they're so pretty. And this was quite cheap. It was only like £15, and we were like shopping around, and normally like a plant like this would be like 30 to 40, so it's kind of half the price in Ikea, and it's really good, and they're quite big. Basically we have like some smaller plants kind of dotted around the place. We wanted like a plant that would make a statement, and yeah, I just think these look so pretty, especially in like photos and stuff like that. So really happy we got that. And then we ended up going for this plant pot that kind of looks a bit like a cement pot, but it's not, it's plastic. But yeah, just so nice, and so happy. So that is everything from me. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and it gives you some inspiration for the next time you go to Ikea. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will be back again soon for another video. Bye.
I said certified free, 7 days a week.